conversation that you can use. Music for your pleasure. Nasty talk. You can make babies just by listening to us talk on radio.
Absolutely.
But as always, it's audience participatory. We want you to talk to us. That is what is important. You are the one that is important on this side. Good evening, Lagos. Welcome, Nigeria. This is Tipsy Talk show on Jordan 105.5.
Yeah, baby. And I go by the name Softlander. I'm not alone as usual. Kunle is here. 777 DJ giving us great music. Now you can call us on 0906-3352 or 0807-221-4389. Just tell us your name, go anonymous, or one of the two, and tell us what's on your mind.
The sequence of the show is simple. First off, you tell us what is on your mind. That's how we start. What is on your mind? How did your week go? What are you crushing on? Who did you sleep with? Who do you intend on sleeping with?
You know.
Who has a crush on who that is not telling who? Whatever is on your mind. If you had experiences that you had not shared with anyone else, tell us. We will listen. We will not judge you. And also onto the show today.
His name is Keisho.
More like Keisho.
It's so good that they had to name him twice.
Good to be here, guys. Good to be. I really appreciate Mike calling me. Softlander never calls me. Ever since I thought I had a thing for her.
That's not true, though. You never calls me.
Keisho, you guys used to be together in a station for a long time.
Yeah.
And why didn't you get down? Why? All of this.
Keisho, let me answer that for you.
Okay.
Everyone is not like you. You know, sometimes we go very professional.
No, I wasn't trying to be professional. I wasn't trying to be professional. I was just pretty confused. I was in a serious relationship. I didn't know what. At the same time, the whole work. I was a senior colleague.
You know, and then we had a very terrible boss.
Exactly, very toxic atmosphere. So it wasn't really somewhere.
But sexual chemistry should override all of this.
I just feel sexual chemistry should override everything. Leave us alone.
Yeah, leave us alone.
Anyways, we'll also have conversation and the other way. Yeah. If you talk about him being in a nasty relationship at that time, we would have to talk something about exes today.
You know.
I didn't say it was a nasty. I said I was in a relationship. It wasn't a nasty relationship.
So what happened to the relationship?
It just didn't work. I have issues, okay?
I like the fact that you admitted that.
I have lots of issues because I think it's one of the things that makes me sleep well at night. Because I really can't lie to myself anymore, Softy, because there are too many my relationships. Because after every relationship, I think like, okay, this went wrong.
Oh, you actually do evaluate them.
I do that. I always find out when I over reflect, I find out that maybe it's usually something I could have done better. Maybe I could have been more patient. You know, so I think I'm the problem. It's not like they don't have their own issues. You know, because it's the what do they call them? You're the X chromosome, right? Yeah. Once you're X chromosome, you have problems.
Not all the time.
That's why it's X, because there's something wrong with it. X.
But not all the time. I think men too have big issues. I think a lot of men have to treat their egos.
I think both gender has issues, and just like it's doing, it's actually just very good that we take time out to evaluate our own personal flaws and work on them.
Do you evaluate your own relationships, stuff like that?
Well, I haven't really had many, so I mean, what's there to evaluate? They served me breakfast. I'm licking my wounds. There's really nothing.
But sometimes I think it's always very important. So I was with someone once. Let's just talk. I was with someone once. Terrible relationship at that time.
What made it terrible?
The lady said that being with me made her run away from God. So I was a bad influence.
Well,
she was in uni, so
you kind of are. Really.
Yeah, she was in uni and understood what she was talking about. So she felt being around me meant that she couldn't concentrate on her work, on school, and on God.
But to be honest, let's just say, for new discipline.
No, but at the same time, let's not be judgmental. Did you talk to yourself? Did you ask yourself questions like, okay, did I really add any value to it? Okay.
Hi, good evening. Okay. So you know we were talking too much. Did I add any value? Oh yes, she's an Instagram celebrity. Oh yes, I did. So much value beyond the.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Value based on what metrics? Yours or hers?
I think the more ramification. Yes, I did add value to her life. I felt so. She was young.
How was she? How Kelly age?
No, I love Kels, but I don't want to go to jail. Good evening. Hi.
Good evening.
My name is Omalewa.
Olalewa,
Turn down the volume of your radio.
I said my name is Omalewa.
Olalewa, welcome on the show. Tipsy Talk.
I'm calling from Mobu State, Maui.
Oh, welcome.
Okay,
What's
talk
on
to
your
us.
mind?
What's on my mind is just that I need something light and my guys around.
Oh, okay. Keisha is available.
I'm not available for anybody.
So why don't you use toys?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you like toys?
No?
Don't you touch yourself?
Is this how terrible you guys are on this show? I'm too young for this nonsense.
It's a sense of did you get
Whoa,
before
that's
coming?
something bad.
And I thought I was bad on night.
Well,
So she said she wants something light. Why are you not offering to give her something?
Something
light?
that I think she means like food or drinks. It's
not food.
Kunle is not always sexual.
no, everything is sexual with Kunle, so
Everything.
get that.
Funny enough, I'm celibate.
He sells no. Kunle, when he says it's celibate, what it means is that he's selling bait. Unfortunately, the baits are yet to catch any fish.
I see what you do.
No, but
Yeah.
that's the truth.
I see what
So
you
you're
Is it
telling
so
me-
difficult to understand that a man can do without sex for a long
Oh
time?
no, it's not difficult to understand, but when it's coming from Kunle, it's difficult to
Right.
understand. Like I said, I really do not. There's really nothing to evaluate. I've only had one relationship before then, so I mean before now. So really,
Why did you tell me all this when I was?
I told you.
when I
I
was chasing you.
told
Okay, I
you.
didn't really chase you like that.
You
Okay,
get,
'cause I
and,
wasn't even
I
serious.
told you about the yellow boy that was. Yeah,
Which yellow boy?
there was a yellow boy.
Oh, the tall, not
The one with beards.
Which one?
No, this one is recent.
Okay, we
Yeah.
haven't spoken recently.
Yes, we have.
But I didn't even chase you,
Yes,
so
you
it's not
haven't
like
chased.
so I didn't really.
I mean,
Work on soft money.
Say, just tell her, say,
Work on
she
soft
know.
alpha.
many other
Let's do this. You know, because chasing is when you're calling that person from morning to.
Yeah.
I even think there was a time she was like, "What exactly does this man want from me?"
Yeah, but sometimes I think when you have an idea of what he wants, if there's chemistry truly, you don't need to say much. Nigerian girls making so hard. Now Nigerian girl one collect D. We go they beat around the
I don't
bush.
like this boy.
Okay, so we need to have a conversation about Nigerian women and how hard they make sex look like. It is not that difficult.
The way I see it, it's the men. It's the
How?
problem of the men because it usually boils down to how there are too many men that do not value themselves that much. You do not. I think I'm a beautiful man. I think I said that. You understand what I'm saying? I think I'm as attractive as the next female.
You know?
And if the one I chase does not find me attractive, it's okay. There's a lot of fish in the sea.
You know?
You understand? But when and it's how things have been. It's the values that we grew up on.
Yeah.
There are too many women out there that it's not like they do not. They actually do not know better because sex is a two-way thing. We both enjoy it.
Definitely.
And the females have more orgasms than we do.
Yes, so
Do you understand what I'm saying? Females, yeah. If
they
myself,
come multiple times.
exactly. If myself and Softlander get at it now, give it 30 minutes, she would have gone at it like 3-4 times.
Really?
I will still be.
Are you really sure?
So-
I doubt that.
For sure.
I doubt that.
Where to do that?
Because if you ask me, I'd say that the men have more orgasms than the ladies.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we don't. We cannot. Men don't have multi-orgasms. We don't. We don't have
No, we
multi-orgasms.
really need data to prove this because I
It
do not
is
agree.
there.
Like on a regular, how often do you come? So
I don't understand.
You know, so see, let's.
Before I come at this, you come 3 times.
No! How? What kind of men have you been sleeping with? Have you been sleeping with females? Because it's females that you know, so
Let's just say, like, I'm dominant, so you.
So what I'm saying is like women, it's women have except maybe the really open-minded ones, the ones that really know what's happening. They feel that having sex, when you have sex with a man, is the man that is enjoying it. The man is using you. but you're enjoying the sex also. It's two people. We have come together.
Let's just say that
to enjoy ourselves.
Let's just say that
but let's
sexual
not
education
say-
hasn't gotten to that point for a lot of ladies because they are not well informed in that aspect. You know that it is two consenting adults who are sharing this experience, but usually they think it's a transactional experience. So it's like, okay, well, he wants to sleep with me, or we won't have sex. Let me just
Let me just give
do you
it to him.
understand? So once, it's fine. You know, whether she's okay, she comes or not, it doesn't really matter.
And the men are so entitled. There's also the angle of men paying for sex, which is what complicates it for people like me.
No.
You're going to sit with me because you find me attractive.
Yeah.
I am never going to pay for sex.
Without blaming your ex in your past relationship, what would you have done differently, or what could you have changed about
Shouldn't have
those?
dated her in the first instance.
Let's how we kill it.
I think mine would be maybe I should have ended the relationship a long time ago.
She shouldn't have come into my life. Okay, so I was with someone whose name was Shola and Ola. So
I think Shola's are bad people. Okay, without you
There's a
generalizing.
Shola, there's an Ola.
Yeah, so Shola was the one I really did like,
Okay.
and Ola is the Yankee one.
Oh, okay.
So when I was going to go into a relationship with Ola, she now said, "My Yankee babe," and I said, "Kono, let's sit down." So your last relationship with Shola, what went wrong? What did you do? When I started the relationship, we had to do this right. So I think we had that conversation first, and it's just always this importance of communication when they are going into a new relationship, especially if you like someone new. So we sit down. Why are you single? I'm sure that if you're a woman, boy, they probably talk. I don't trust you. That's all.
Because of your nature, that's
But
why.
that's the truth. Women are attractive beings. Soft lander. How many guys are in your DM? You will not tell us. People will just greet you randomly.
I'm sorry. When you say women are attractive, but you make it seem as if every female is attractive.
No, they are.
Going somewhere with that.
There are lots of females that I'm somebody that I turn down sex a lot.
Yeah,
you understand?
sometimes, me too.
Not lots of times. I don't turn down sex sometimes. I turn down sex a lot. You understand? Because for me I think it's wrong for females to think that, and people post that nonsense up a lot. I think it's nonsense that females think that they can sleep with any guy they want to sleep with.
No,
Do you understand what I'm
I
saying?
don't think females think that.
No, that's so good. That's think for yourself.
Okay.
Think that there are too many females and females throw it at me. I got angry recently at this bar beside the office. There's this waitress that had been harassing me. She's hot. you know what I'm talking about. I had to get angry, like, you're harassing me. It's not to a level. Because she was like, because everybody she throws it at, they sleep with her. And she keeps throwing it at me, and I'm like, no, like I don't get down like that.
I think that's something we should talk about another time. The men being harassed, because it's not really.
A lot of men do not know they've been harassed because they cannot say no to vagina.
True. It's absolutely correct.
It's freaking true. So, 80% of men in this studio cannot say no to vagina.
Of men cannot say no to vagina.
No, I can. I think I told you. Yes, I can. Actually. Yeah, sometimes.
No. So females are so they get so carried away with it.
Yeah.
You know that this guy was offended. Like, what? Like, she was really angry. Like, every time I go there, she's harassing me. Like, my friends are there. Exo knows what. And she was like, your friend says I'm not his pet. She's hot, but she doesn't have soft landers body. No, somebody is not fine. Somebody is hot.
Take pictures.
Somebody is hot as. Like. So she just doesn't understand how I cannot lower my standards. I have my standards.
And that's the thing. A lot of men do not have standards.
No, but I agree.
For me, sex is. You know what makes sex is. It's a. That's what I have to be able to communicate with who I'm sleeping with, because sex is, it's an extension of conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a back and forth thing. When you guys are connected to each other through conversation, you say this. There's always something to back it up. It extends to sex that way for me. So if we both, it's a hidden language. It's a highly pleasurable language. Back and forth, we're exchanging, we're talking, but we're not talking. You get?
Basically,
what's your effects of like? What's your regret? What's your regret?
Shall we say?
My boy, my him.
I got this, babe. He likes smart girls. Girls. Okay, I think.
No, I love intelligent women.
So that's me too. I don't really like to be with someone I can't have a conversation.
It means you meet a lot of intelligent because you want to sleep with everybody. You're a liar. Only run here.
Now see my look very like.
Am I a prostitute? Sometimes. But I'm changed these days. Michael, so what would you have done differently if you were in a relationship with your ex?
Nothing much because I'm not in a relationship.
Why? Are you gay?
You hate girls.
Why?
I don't know. I just hate them.
Okay. No worry. When you're on it, you get one. So I think for me, it's about
Poor communication.
communication issue. And sometimes the ladies do not know how to read your mind. For every relationship,
Read your mind for what?
to show that you are really committed to her. For the fact that I might not call you often, text you often, doesn't mean I don't love you or do not care about you. Why you look me so flat?
I want you to land now.
But sometimes, if you have been on your own for too long a time, it will be difficult to get someone into your zone. So, okay, so you could get, normally you could get, because you could get laid, doesn't necessarily mean that you have, how do I put it now? Doesn't mean you're in a relationship. Okay, so I'm not saying anything again. Why are you guys making me feel bad? I think I'm a poor communicator, really.
Yeah. Okay, no, but the thing for me, it's not about you being it's okay to be a poor communicator. There's picture
Are you
here.
making an effort
I'm not a.
Okay, yes,
I'm not a
I
picture
am.
person.
So I call people often now. I send text messages and I try to reach out when important.
It's not easy being attractive and good with words at a particular age. You
Maybe
understand what I'm
basically
saying?
it's not easy being intelligent.
Yeah, that
also a lot of dumb people.
That also falls into. But the thing for me is, I think like I lost the women I should have ended up with.
You don't use girlfriend.
But if you girlfriend, I won't lie to you. So now it's like I compare everybody to one or two, especially like one or two of them, and I can't get that anymore. It's just not happening.
What would you do different in your new relationship that you did wrongly in your last relationship?
If it's not working, quickly exit.
So what do you mean by not working?
Okay, you know there are times that you realize that you and your partner, you have what's it called now? Some type of differences that is not possible for the both of you to reconcile, for lack of a better word. You know that in the long run, this is a deal breaker for you. Once you spot it, it's a red flag. Once you spot it, just know that this cannot work. I cannot try to change myself, not at this age. Maybe I can adjust some certain characteristics about myself, but not change who I am as a person. So when I see that this does not align with who I am, just go. Don't manage nonsense.
You know, she works professionally.
Yeah.
She goes out, meets people who are maybe better than you are, or
which is part of the reasons why I'm into her. Okay.
There's a part of a man that's insecure, especially when you are with a fine chick.
Okay.
And half of that time, even if you like the lady, it takes a lot from you to really trust her. We need to understand that.
Insecurity and trust.
Insecurity and trust is what kills half of the relationships that are around now.
Yeah.
Not because you can't trust the girl, and because there are too many bad examples around you.
Again, it still talks about the damage problem.
Yeah.
Carry on.
So there are too many examples around you. I can trust my woman to be my woman alone. If I have a conversation with you, I'm simple. I like you. Okay, so I cannot be in a relationship with you now because I'm going through this now. I'm committed. I'm simple. I've showed you the reasons why I cannot be in a relationship with you now. If you understand me and want to chill with me for the next few months, you now understand. But women,
to paraphrase, if you understand me and you want me to waste your time for the next few months,
no. Don't talk at it for it.
But it's the truth.
Not that. See, soft lander, as much as you like some people, it's best you take your time. Hi, good evening. Hey,
good
welcome.
Sounds like
Very well. My name is Diamond calling from Addis here.
Oh, welcome, Diamond.
Very well.
Diamond.
Okay, Diamond, talk to us.
Okay, yeah. So this is it. I think what I would have done differently without having to blame my exes, I think I wouldn't have helped financially.
What's it bad?
Because the guy took it, he actually based on it and, you know, started borrowing money and all. I think I wouldn't have actually helped financially.
Hope he did not go bankrupt.
That's the fact that I could have.
Oh,
So sorry, are you still single?
Scam number 2.
Diamond, so what went wrong in the relationship though?
You said what?
What went wrong?
She was scammed.
Well, I guess he was busy. Okay, apart from the fact that it was cheating, you know, he still has money to spend with his girls. Okay, and me on the other hand, I'm working my ass off, and he tends to borrow money without even responding to it. Do you understand? So I think this year we feel that okay, there is someone always there to borrow money from every damn time. So I think these things I would have just pleaded and maybe asked like, okay, I didn't have during the period.
Dama, we're sorry. Okay, we're so sorry about how things went.
Honestly,
Are you fine?
What?
Are you fine?
Are you pretty?
Of course.
Kule is interested also.
So do you sound as are you as beautiful
My
as
dear,
your
Kule is
boyfriend?
not interested. He's celibate. Someone else.
Stop burning the stable.
Don't worry.
Kule, give her your Instagram or something.
Listen from the radio. Kesho, that's my name on Instagram.
It's important that I understand that you have integrity. So if I test you with my 5 naira, I not return it.
But isn't this supposed to be a relationship? When I need your help,
A relationship is not a bank. If you need a loan, go to the bank.
oh really?
I think that's a bit high.
I'm going somewhere. I do not expect you to be my benefactor. Understand this.
Oh, sure.
Yes, I could come to you once in a while, you know, help me do this, do that. If I also borrow money from you, I should return it. That's my integrity test.
I'm too demanding, and
Describe your type of demands.
for example, every female has to have your body, you know. Okay, so it starts from even though let me tell you how demanding I am. She's growing a tummy.
And Keisha likes it flat. You know, when I used to have 6 packs that time.
Do you understand what I'm saying? No, she's
gonna dry.
no. I thought she was hot as you know, like, so I noticed those type of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's hot. Any man wants this. But because she didn't sound surprised when I said you're going to tell me, because that's me. Because I see it. That's me. I don't want that.
It pays attention to detail.
I pay attention to everything. I pay attention to like she challenges me intellectually. You know, like it's. And I'm tired of. I would just wake up one morning and I don't want to pick a call. Nothing to you.
Not see. The guy just wants his space.
Nothing to you.
Most girls.
I don't want to be called.
And don't go blank.
That's why. See, you need to choose your spec and choose someone that matches your energy.
Let me tell you my soulmate. Let me tell you how we are. We met today. We started dating 3 hours later. Yeah. We had sex 2 days later. We dated for over 4 years.
Monday to go.
Hold up. That's 2 days later. We dated for over 4 years. She's still the only ex that she calls me now that she needs 300,000 now.
You would send to her.
I will send her.
So is she married now? Why should
No, she's as messed up as I am. She's not married. Hold up, she's not married. I'm not married.
That's what happened, because you know when 2 soulmates go different ways.
I don't believe in that nonsense of let's get to know each other. And before we go, because I know you guys have just 4 minutes to go. Women need to understand this. I meet you today. We like each other, and usually, like, come on, let's face it. When a man and a woman they meet each other, they know most probably they are going to like each other.
When the chemistry is there.
You understand what I'm saying? You're going to like each other. The way you now start doing that thing of let's say I don't know you. It will take time for me to get to know you. Now, get to know me is from the second you get to know me to the moment you decide that you want to knock me, which might be now hold up now. Let me now put it out. A lot of the females here, they know what the freaking they know. No, I'm not interested. I'm a professional. So what I'm talking about here now is like what I'm trying to say is like the between me and you knocking now 2 days after I met you, or immediately I met you, or waiting 10 months before we do the do, does not mean that we have sex 2 days after meeting each other, and I will love you for the rest of my life. And having sex with you, they will tell you, they draw the 10 months. But it's all hyper. It's all
vacation. You got all
because there are too many guys that will do that with you. Talking stage, all that nonsense. Talking stage. What are we talking about? We are gonna have sex.
You have to go.